What's that? Handheld mode boost? Yeah, this is a major new feature added to the Switch 2 as part of the 22.0.0 update that just came out, along with a few other pretty cool features we're going to be taking a look at right now. And also Switch 1 got updated as well, though not with this feature, so let's talk about this. So handheld boost mode lets you play games in TV mode even when you're playing in handheld mode, meaning you'll get better resolutions, better frame rates, better graphics in general for any supported game, Switch 1 game when playing on your Switch 2 with that turned on. Now, of course, this can cause your battery to deplete quicker. There's a few other, things you should know here as well. This is still really cool though. So if you want to play Switch 1 games looking better than ever on your Switch 2 in handheld mode, you now can, which is pretty freaking great. So yeah, good feature all around. Beyond this though, they've added some other neat little features. So like for instance, if you go to your friend list now, check this out, you're gonna find that if you click on a friend, you can add a note for them, which I believe is entirely new. It says you can leave personal notes about your friends, use these to help remember who they are. Friends won't be able to see notes about them, but your notes may be visible to other users on the same device. So we can say, I'll call this one BFF, great. And then there we go. So, alright, best friend forever. So, that's pretty neat. Now, in case, this is also accessible from the app as well, which I'm a little confused on whether this is an entirely new feature or if only the app version is a new feature. In any case, you can access those notes from your app now as well. So, if it wasn't new before, well, the app version is new. Hopefully that made sense. Continuing on, they did something pretty cool, something that annoyed me a lot, because if you turn on airplane mode, which I actually have it on right now, it would always reset all the settings for airplane mode to the default settings, meaning your controllers wouldn't work by default. But now you can see the new toggles right here, which are easily available, which not only are these new toggles handy, but it now saves whatever your normal settings are. So if you adjust these parameters, like having Bluetooth on or off, it will save it, meaning your controllers won't be instantly disconnected the next time you turn Bluetooth mode on. So that's awesome. I love that, great feature all around. Alright, so those are the three key new things that stood out to me, but if I bring up the overall notes here, you can see some other new features which weren't quite as exciting to me, but some noteworthy ones here, such as for game chat. You can now invite friends to game chat rooms you're participating in. This is actually pretty big, because one of my biggest annoyances with the game chat is you needed to know who you were going to chat with before you were chatting with them, which is a little annoying. Now you don't need to. You can invite people who weren't in the game chat initially to your game chat room, which is pretty great. Furthermore, friends that haven't finished game chat initial setup can now be invited to game chat. Some friends may not be able to be invited, such as supervised accounts, blah blah blah. So this is also pretty big, because I've run into this issue numerous times before where I'm like, why can't this person join my game chat, or why can't I send them an invite? And it was because they hadn't gone through the initiation process. This avoids that now. Another good improvement. When you're on the eShop page, you can now rewind or fast forward videos with ZL and ZR by 10 seconds at a time when tapping those buttons in full screen mode. So a little handy thing, even though I never watch those videos, but still good to have. Added the option to add the following data to automatic uploads from an album, which is clip video, video saved as a screenshot, and screenshot with added text. I don't know what that means. They've added Portuguese as well. Let's see, you can now use the text-to-speech option in accessibility to read the text in the album, which is, good. They've added the ability to see the breakdown of storage capacity by data type for the system memory and micro SD express card. You can perform an audio test now with linear PCM 5.1 surround sound. And yeah, that's most of the major new features here. As you can see, you can read the rest for yourself. Hopefully it makes more sense if you read it than me explaining it. But there you go, everyone. Those are the major new features added to the update, which I think is pretty freaking cool. Again, not really a whole lot here earth-shattering beyond maybe the boost mode. Still some good stuff here, and it continues a pretty consistent line of updates we've had for the Switch 2. So good stuff all around. With everyone, that's all I got for you. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later. Bye, everyone.